Good morning, Salesian High School families. As you are aware, on Monday, January 11th, Salesian High School is going to return to hosting students for in-person instruction for 4 days a week. Honestly, I'm looking forward for this opportunity. The time apart that we've had while we've been remote, obviously, while necessary, as we've been taking precautions in our battle against COVID, we do realize has put in place some level of disconnect that the students have had from the school. And we feel that at this time, it is important that we try to offer some level of normalcy to our students so that way they can resume their year and hopefully end it successfully. Those families who have agreed to participate in in-person instruction were sent a text message announcement this morning just to confirm that their sons will be present for in-person instruction. On January 25th, we will revisit the opportunity for families to send their sons back for in-person instruction should they choose to go that route. Nobody is being forced to have to send their sons to school. So if you want for your son to be remote, you have the freedom and liberty to do that at this time. I want to use this opportunity to just also issue some reminders and expectations to you as you send your son back to campus on Monday. First and foremost, communication is key. You have done a very good job of keeping us informed of whether you, your son, or any other member of your family has been experiencing symptoms of COVID or been in contact with somebody that has experienced symptoms. And it's a must that you continue doing this. As long as we have this information, we will continue to be able to make good choices in the interests of your sons. So it is a must that you continue doing this for us. You also have to go back to resuming to filling out the pre-screening survey before you arrive on campus. You have to understand that with the change of going from 2 in-person cohorts to only 1 does mean that there is a possibility that there may be more traffic that appears on campus in the morning. So it's important that you do complete the survey before arriving, so that way there is no delays and we're able to efficiently get your son set up for his day of school. Also, make sure that before you actually complete the survey, please remember to do a temperature check each morning before your son does actually leave the house. In the event that your son's temperature is at 100 degrees or higher, he should not be going to school. Please monitor your son for any signs of COVID. Even the slightest symptoms could be the indication of something. Please report this to us, and the school nurse will follow up with you at her earliest convenience to provide you any additional instructions or steps that you should take. As you remember before we went on break, we are enforcing social distancing policy. Your son is going to be required to wear his mask. Your son should be practicing good hygiene habits. So every time he goes to the bathroom, he must wash his hands for at least 20 seconds. It would be a very good idea for you to purchase an individual supply of hand sanitizer for your son or wet wipes, just so that way he's able to keep his hands clean. As your son is in the building, please remind him that he should cough by making sure that he angles his head down and covers his mouth so that way he is not spreading any possible germs into his environment. These are things that we're going to be enforcing very stringently because obviously we want to make sure that once we do come back to campus, the goal is to really try to stay on campus and only depart unless we really have to in a crucial situation. We still are going to allow your son to be able to carry water with him in the classroom. And of course, you are still encouraged to send your son to school with his own lunch. Although we will be going back to the opportunity of you ordering lunch on a daily or weekly basis. In the morning, your son is still going to be using separated entrances. So freshmen and sophomores will use the very first entrance in the lower parking lot. And the seniors and juniors will be using the north staircase entrance, which is on the far side of the parking lot nearest where the baseball cage is located. Dismissal is going to still be staggered, and it is going to take place at 2:41 each and every single day. Being that it is a little colder at this time, we do understand that it may get a little cold in the classroom, as we do have to maintain open windows so that way we have appropriate ventilation in the classrooms. You are encouraged to purchase the fleece. It's a lot warmer than this mock zipper top that your son will wear, and therefore will help keep him warmer during the school day. While students are not able to make use of their lockers, they are going to still be able to carry their coats with them because we do understand that, when they are going out at lunch or when they are arriving in the morning or departing for the day, they are going back outside. And without somewhere at the store, keeping their coats with them is going to be something that's important. Students are also going to be allowed to wear sweatshirts that do say Salesian on them. However, if your son is wearing a hoodie, he cannot wear the hoodie on his head while he is in class, and he will be reminding of this as well. As students are traveling through the hallways, they are expected to maintain 6 feet in between, and they are expected to walk in single file. I understand that some of these reminders may seem a little monotonous, but again, this is all for the importance of your son's health and safety, and really the health and safety of the entire Salesian community. We look forward to the day that your son is going to be back on campus, and we really are excited. It was a really great experience that, although in a minimized setting, to see our students be able to have some level of joy while they are present in school, we want to see this happen all over again. So, we will work together to ensure the health and safety of our entire community and provide the best possible educational experience that we can for your son's benefit. We thank you for your support, and we look forward to continue working with you as we move ahead into a brighter future. As always, it is a great day to be a Salesian Eagle. Thank you, and have a wonderful day.